and welcome to an Everyday Canines video. In this series we're looking at the Kennel Club Good Citizen Dog Scheme Gold Level. This is exercise 7, which is relaxed isolation. So what we're looking at, and they have changed this again compared to what it used to be, what we're looking at is for the dog to be set up in a position, either in a crate, tied to a post, or even in a room where the dog can remain contentedly by itself without worrying that the owner has gone out of sight for 2 minutes. So this is looking at things like, say you're at home and you have to leave a room, can the dog stay in that room by itself without getting in a tiswas? You can use your crate in your car, just the whole point is you mustn't have other dogs in the same area because, because, yeah, my knee was there, wasn't it? Yeah, because we don't want, the idea is the dog is completely on its own, so it's not getting comfort safe from another dog being present. But yes, you can use a car crate, which is ideal for Sparrow. Sparrow is going to demonstrate this. She's got her car crate. She loves her car crate, and we're going to pop her in here, and I'm going to go out of sight for 2 minutes. And she should hopefully just settle down, chill out, relax. We don't want to see any whining or howling or any signs of distress that the dog is worried about leaving. Now, obviously, if your dog is suffering from separation anxiety and this exercise is potentially going to cause them stress, you should not be doing this. Don't push your dog past the point where they can't cope with it, because this is just for our benefit. If your dog can't handle this, it's something you need to work on, and only do this when you know they'll be 100% safe, because it's not fair on the dog otherwise. Yes, madam? So Sparrow's going to be in the crate, aren't you? I'm going to close the door and I'm going to walk away and be out of sight for 2 minutes. It's going to be pretty boring for you because you're just going to be watching a dog in a crate for 2 minutes. But that's what we're going to do. Close that up. Good girl, Sparrow. And I'm going to wander off. So I've gone out of sight. I'm behind another vehicle, so she can't see me. And so hopefully she's just settling down and just chilling, really. Sparrow spends a lot of times in car crates because obviously we do a lot of dog sports, and when we're training, all my dogs are with me. So when they're individually training, one dog will be in the crate and the other dogs will be outside training. Obviously, when you've got a car crate, you've got to be thinking about weather. So it's not so much a problem on a cold, wet day, but you need to think if it's a hot day, we wouldn't want to be having the car all closed up in case the dog started to overheat. So that's always got to be a consideration. I've got various things in place so that my dogs are safe in the car. When they're in a crate, if I'm training or whatever, my dogs have always got full ventilation and shade and water, so they're safe. If you're using a car crate, you need to be able so the examiner can see the dog in the crate at all times, so they can see what's going on and whether the dog is settling or what have you. I have to say the introduction of being able to use the car crate is really good. It's really handy because I think for a lot of people, that is a place most commonly where they're going to leave their dog. Yes, okay, we obviously leave our dogs at home, but that's difficult to stage in a test environment, because how can you stage it? Even if you've got a room you can leave the dog in, it's not going to be the home environment. And the home environment where your dog feels safe and controlled and comfortable is, going to be better for them. A crate is obviously nice, but again, if the crate is set up around other dogs, that can still be a stress point. However, the car crate, as I say, it's a familiar place. It's somewhere the dog usually feels safe and controlled, and it's a good place to be for them if they're comfortable with it. So we're now down to the last few seconds. All is quiet, all is well. I'm now going to go back and see what Sparrow's up to. Did you do good, girlie? Did you do good? Yeah. Did you do good? Yay! So, as you can see, Sparrow was quite happily doing that. In fact, she'll go straight back in and do it again. She says, yeah, I love my crate. And that's our settled isolation. And I have to say, I really love how they've altered these exercises to make them far more appropriate to pet dogs and dogs in general. It's really good. Good girl, well done. I hope you've enjoyed this Everyday Canines video, and if you have, you might like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon.